Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got some brand new Kizer checkout and we got some awesome ones. I already talked about the Kizer Pioneer. This is the more premium version with the S35 VM blade, titanium bolsters, and rich light scales. And I gotta say, I love this knife. I don't know what it is. I think it's the sounds this one makes. It sounds so, the thwack it makes when it opens, the ergos. I don't love the pocket clip, but other than that, this one's a good one. This one's like 169 bucks. They also did one with aluminum bolsters, regular linen micarta, which I love the linen micarta. Nitro V blade. It's like a blasted stone wash finish. This one's $99. It's a little bit cheaper. I think they're both great knives. It just depends on what you're looking for. It's definitely a well done knife, and I'm pretty sure that this is in Kizer's X series. Those are the knives that they put a lot more extra time into. We have the Kizer DropBear 2 series. It's going to be your different blade shapes. You can see you have nice and grippy micarta scales, nice softening there, deep carry pocket clip. It's not in set material, but it is reversible. You have a lanyard hold for the lanyard people. Fantastic action. And this one has their clip point blade. This clip point is going to be very versatile because it's pretty much a straight clip. You can easily use that tip for detail work. It can be a great piercer because you have a very acute tip there. Beautiful action on that clutch lock system. You can choke up if you want. It's nice and lightweight because there's a lot of internal pocketing there. It's ever so slightly shorter than the original DropBear. So not by a whole lot, but if you look, your scales are a little bit shorter and even your blade's a little shorter. I don't mind that because just like on the original one, I can get a nice 4-finger grip. My medium-sized hands, I still get a nice 4-finger grip, choke back, and then I can choke up. And I got a lot of room there. So if you had large hands, you could always choke up on it. I'm not sure about XL hands, but you got a nice satin finish on this one. You do have some jimps there that are, I call it moderate traction. They're not super grippy, but not something I care about. Nitro V blade. So what do y'all think about the DropBear series expanding out like this? And I think that was a natural progression after they did the fixed blade series, you know, with the Sheepsfoot and with the clip point in the fixed blade series. This was actually in the pocket today. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. So that's the first one in this series. We have a G10 one that needs to be oiled up. Now this DropBear 2 I think is going to be super popular. I did have to drop a little bit of oil in here and rub it in because it was light. That's a quick fix, no big deal. You got thumb stud action, and what's cool about this one, we have the button actuated compression lock in there. So all you do is press this button, that releases it. It's a strong locking system. It's a safe locking system. Keep your fingers out of the blade path. And of this one and your original DropBear with the crossbar lock, I prefer the button actuated compression lock. Kind of like Vosti's top liner lock, except, you know, this is just done a little bit different. And yeah, I like it. What do y'all think about the top liner lock? Do you like it? And if you look, another difference is you have a forward choil on the button compression lock. You're gonna lose a little bit of edge. You might get a little bit more sharpening out of that, so it's also doubling as an oversized sharpening choil. They also, as you can see on the regular DropBear, you have jumps to about right there, which you still have those jumps, but you also have jumps up here. And these are perfect. I mean, they grip the thumb nicely. And if I gotta have jimping, this is my favorite jimping right here for whenever I'm doing these downward cuts, like into the sisal rope and stuff like that. Satin finish, and they went with AEBL steel on this one. Great steel, similar to Nitro V, 14C. You know, all those, they're very similar. You're not going to really probably notice the difference in edge holding with those steels, depending on how they heat treated them, of course. We have one more blade shape. Of course, they had to give us a Sheepsfoot. This one has that Blue Canyon Rich Light. I think it looks nice. Probably not coming across. It's almost like a marbly blue look. See, we also have the button actuated liner lock in there. Great action. I mean, very snappy. And that's one thing I've noticed when Kizer uses the button actuated liner locks, that their actions are just, I mean, snappy. Yeah, very snappy. This one has a Sheepsfoot coated full length jimping almost. And the blade steel on this one is in Nitro V. Something I noticed on the new DropBear Series 2, something that Jared and I and some other reviewers have been harping on, and you know, for me it's just a nitpick, but it's cool to see Kizer actually listening. You got these nice crisp T8 hardware for your body screws, and the only other thing that we used to mention, like on this DropBear, you can see those screws in there, are the clip screws. You got nice large T8 screws in that pocket clip, and they're countersunk. Yeah, Kizer is listening. Kizer is killing it. What do y'all think about the new blade shapes? Which one's your favorite? Are you a clip point fan? Drop point? Sheepsfoot? This next one I like a whole lot, from designer Johan Jordan. This is the Retro. This is a nice larger knife. You have brown linen micarta that not only feels good, but very grippy. You have a brass shield here, and it looks like a brass pivot collar. That shield is sitting a little proud of the scales, as you see there, but it is beveled on both sides. I guess they didn't have enough room, and it is on both sides, and that's something you usually see. His design influence was trying to go with that traditional slip joint look. You have a front flipper, and look at all that jimping. You have the thumb studs, and you have the fuller that's on both sides of the blade, and all of them are usable. Front flipper, outstanding. Look at this action. Whoop. Thumb studs, great. Fuller, excellent. I absolutely love this one. This one has been getting the most pocket time since these came in. I love the versatility of this blade. I love the look of the blade. This one's in Nitro V, so it's not going to be super expensive. I think these go for 75 bucks. Do I think it's worth it? Absolutely. I showed this one last time. We have the DropBear utility knife with the micarta. My biggest complaint is they sent me the one that you have to remove these screws to use, which was a bummer because I love this thing. It's so fidgety, it's comfortable, nice ergos to it. You got the toothpick and tweezer at the bottom, got beautiful action there. But without the quick swap, I just don't carry it that much. And they, I don't know why, but they sent me another one. This one has acrylic scales with this nice micro mill texture that offers that perfect amount of grip. And you can actually see the slots for the toothpick and tweezer. But once again, they sent me one that you got. I'm saying that because they make a quick swap blade version for a couple of dollars more. This one, these two, you actually have to unscrew these two screws. That's why this one, unless it came with a Torx head in here or something, I'm not carrying. I just, whenever I'm carrying a utility knife, I carry for two reasons. The fact that I can swap the blade out quickly and I don't have to worry about chipping the blade out. You know, I can break down a bunch of boxes, get gunk on it, and then just throw away the blade. But whenever I have to stop what I'm doing, unscrew these two screws, let's just say every one that I have that's like this, they still have the original blades on them. Once they're dull, I basically put them in a drawer. So yeah, I love this knife. I'll probably buy one of the quick swap bladed versions because I love the knife. I love it. It would definitely be my favorite utility knife if I had the quick swap. They also come with a pack of these SK5 blades, and I have a bunch of these blades. These are standard size blades. Comes with about 10 of them, I think. So it's another clear acrylic to where they can put messages underneath there. This one says happy birthday. My birthday was in January, so maybe. It also allows you to see the clutch lock system, how this one is on the tightest setting. You see how it's all the way up there in the front. You have, I think, 3 more slots, 3 more holes if you want to loosen up the tension some. And you got like party streamers, a cake, and other stuff right here. They did like Halloween version of this. They did a few different versions of it. I will say those clear acrylic scales with that micromilling offer a good bit of traction. Good action. This one has a black coated Nitro V blade. What do y'all think about that? Do you like that? We have a new premium Kizer, and what is that? Star Wars? Yeah. What is that? What? So this is a new Kizer FEWEED. Check this out. You got a Stormtrooper FEWEED. So you have a white, it looks like a PVD coated tie frame. Check out that pivot there. You have inlays of tie with polished DLC coating on it. Look at that beautiful polished DLC clip. That looks great. Now it's a fingerprint magnet, of course, all the polished DLC. Then you also have the polished DLC blade. Check it out. And these new Kizer FEWEEDs are in L-Max. There's other variants than this one. I just noticed you got that floating titanium backspacer that's also DLC finished. Yeah, this thing's pretty sweet. I ain't gonna lie. I like the FEWEED, even though, you know, not my typical blade shape. I like a good harpoon. It's comfortable. Of course, these have great action. So what do y'all think about this new Kizer FEWEED and L-Max? We reviewed, the one I reviewed I think I had the Z-Wear version. And yeah, I thought it was a great performer. I like me some L-Max as long as it's heat treated properly. I will say L-Max is a very finicky steel to heat treat. You got to hit that 60 to 62. And anything outside of that is not too good. But I'd love to hear y'all thoughts on this new FEWEED. Do y'all like it? I think it's very interesting and cool. This is the new Kizer X Series Norcross. You got a very nice Kydex sheath that's nice and thick. Comes with a large Tech-Lock style belt clip attachment, so you can carry this one vertical on the belt, horizontal on the belt, canted on the belt, however you want on the belt with the large Tech-Lock style belt clip attachment. You got a nice little push off here. The cheaper version comes with the G10, and this one has a blasted Stonewash Nitro V blade. You do have a dagger grind here, but the cheaper one is a single-edged dagger grind. You got dual guards right here. I wish they wouldn't have put the serrations. That's the only thing I don't like. I'm just not a fan of serrations. I have no use for them. One nice thing though, being that this is not a double grind. They have a little flat spot to rest your thumb right here. You have two lanyard holes up here that you can connect here, so you can tie a lanyard from here to here, so it's holding the hand in there tighter so you don't accidentally let it go. This handle is super comfortable because they did like a clamshell construction to where it is completely covering the tang, which as you can see, the tang is a full tang. You got one hardware screw here because of the way they did that. They did a great job of softening all the edges. Let me know in the comments what kind of testing y'all want to see on this. I'm going to be doing some testing with this one probably when I get back from Blade Show. Nitro V steel. There's the name of the knife. There's a designer's maker's mark. And you also have a small glass breaker. I'm glad they didn't put no crazy big one. Guessing that it looks like either a ceramic ball or it could be a tungsten ball. I don't know that for sure. If I find that out, I'll put it on the screen. So that's the first one, the little cheaper version of the Norcross. So the premium Norcross comes in this box, X series, as you can see. It comes with an upgraded sheath, the basket weave sheath there. Still nice and thick retention. Instead of just a large Tech-Lock, they have one of my favorite carry options on this one, and that is the Ulti-Clip. I like how they did this here. If you want to carry this like as a boot knife, it's a little wide for that, but or inside the waistband, that's how I would probably carry this one if you want to carry it inside the waistband, clip to your pants or something, or inside the pocket. It also comes with the large Tech-Lock, just like the more affordable version. Now this one comes with a stone-washed DLC blade. So this is the one I'm really gonna get nasty with. It comes with a dual serrated edge and, as you can see, a dual ground edge. This one is also in Bowler M390. I don't really understand using M390 on this one. I think CPM 3V would have been fantastic, especially with that DLC blade. Oh, that would have been so nice because 3V is super, super tough. And you could have used this one very, very hard. M390 is not a tough steel. It's a good edge holding steel. But I gotta say, these handles are even more comfortable in this one. These are carbon fiber and they still have that clamshell construction. So as you can see, this one, you just have that black ring there. This one you have like I'm guessing that's a titanium disc right there, like collar. It looks like on the premium one, they left the blade completely sterile. There's a side-by-side look. So this one, you can't really put your finger down like this, like you can on this one. Look, I'm gonna do my normal testing, and if I was like in the army or something, or service person, or I don't know, maybe a paramedic, or I was trained with weaponry, then yeah, I would be excited about this one. But I'm losing all this edge because of the serrations right here. And I know I'm gonna get some keyboard warriors in the comments. Serrations are the best. But for you, maybe. But for me, no, they're not. You know, Spyderco, I like theirs because they're so ridiculously sharp. You can cut a piece of paper like it's a regular edge. But a lot of times these wider serrations like this, they get caught on things. You know, trying to cut rope, you got to get started first. You know, if it was tight rope and you're pulling through, yes. But I don't do a lot of rope cutting except for the testing. And when I do, it's just a quick cut. It's not multiple cuts. The center of these scales are done like that to house a tritium valve. If you would like to buy one, they don't come with that, but you know, if you wanted to make this section glow, you could do that. You also have the glass breaker end, and on the premium one, it comes with the hardware for the large tech lock. Comes with the tech lock also. Comes with some extra balls, I guess if that falls out. The premium version also comes with this nice limited edition spec card, basically. I guess they only did 100 of these. I think they're numbered underneath the scales, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 4mm blade stock. Your blade length is 4.09 inches, M390 DLC. So I do like this. This is like an aluminum card, I think. Being it has that DLC coating, this is the one I'm probably going to use the hardest. But what do y'all want to see me stab with these? Now, don't go dark on me, please, people. I like a good dagger. I'm just not the biggest fan of the serrations. All right, guys and girls, that's going to wrap up today's video. Here's another shot of all the knives. Which one of these are you most excited about? Did you pick up any of these yet? And if you are interested in any of these and they are available, I will have anything that's available linked down below in the description. If you want to use my links, that helps support the channel, that helps me pay for my testing materials and stuff like that. I can't thank you enough. If not, no sweat at all. If you have any questions about anything in particular, feel free to ask me down below and I'll do my best to get back with you. I hope every single one of y'all is having a fantastic day today. And remember, keep your blades sharp like this Kizer FEWEED. Smile more.